My maintenance man just left the house, my house, because my door that is in front of the washing machine and the dryer had fell off the track. So when you open it, the door swings back and it hit me in my face. And I was like, OMG, I see the maintenance across the breezeway, across this thing right here. I need them to come fix this door. So I'm like, okay, I go across because they're working on someone else's apartment. It's a vacant apartment, but I think clearly they're preparing for someone to move in it. I went and knocked on the door and I'm like, hey, can I speak to where's the Hispanic guy that got the thick hair and the glasses? He's like, hey, that's me. And we laugh about it. I'm like, I described you pretty accurately, right? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. You remember you said you're gonna come fix my door? He's like, yeah. Oh snap, I forgot about it. I'm like, he's like, as soon as I finish this, I'll be over. I'm like, okay, cool. Now he's here. He came here to fix the door, but while he was fixing the door, and there was another guy with him, so it was two maintenance guys, and they both came over. They fixed the door for me. As they're standing there, I say in my mind, I probably have to show y'all this for y'all to understand. The maintenance guys was fixing this door so the washer and dryer could slide open, like so that this could slide open like this. I also have this. You see this thing? Tell me why the fuck I've been living here for almost a year now, and every time I be hearing noises at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm always like, that vent thing that I just showed y'all up on the ceiling, I be like, what if there's a whole family living up there and they only come out at like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when I be asleep sometimes? Or what if they got like a camera down here watching me and sometimes I be sleeping stuff? And that's one of the reasons why I put cameras inside my house, is because I felt like I always hear noises coming from up there, and it could be like a family of 3, like a mom, a dad, and a kid living up there rent free. In my mind, that's what it is. So I refused. One time I tried to open it up and it didn't open. So I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's a family, probably a kid stepping down on it so that it don't move. I said, yep, I'm not opening that shit. I'm not opening it because that creeps me out, and I'm in here by myself. And what if the police come to my house and the police sees that there's no forced entry from outside because the intruder was already inside my house living in the roof? Or at least in my mind, that's what the fuck I believe that it was. Like, in my mind, that's all I could imagine. So the maintenance guy comes over and they're fixing the laundry door, and I'm just like, okay, so they say certain questions. They be like, they say something about asking stupid questions. People say you should ask stupid questions, but to me, no question is stupid unless you ask. So the maintenance guys was standing right there fixing my laundry door, and I'm just like, I'm going back and forth in my head, like, Akiela, mind you, I think in my mind, there's a family who lives the fuck in this roof. And I'm like, Akiela, I'm like, hey guys, they're like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm fabulous, thank you for asking. And they're like, that's what's up. So they fixing the door and we're just chit chatting or whatever. And I asked them, I say, what's up here? Like, what's up here in this vent thing? And they're like, oh, that's just the HVAC system. That's the HVAC system. I'm like, are y'all sure there are no humans living up there rent free? Because I be hearing shit at 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, and I feel like it might be some little humans or a fucking whole family up there on the rooftop, like living up there rent free. I don't know if y'all seen that movie, but there was a movie where there's this family who lived inside of a rich family's house inside of the walls because the rich family was too rich. Like the Butler family, like say for example, they had a maid that lived there, and the maid had their entire family living in these people's houses unbeknownst to the rich family. Like they just lived in like the walls of the house in the basement and type shit, and that shit creeped me out. So when I asked him, I was being dead ass serious, because to me it looked like, you know, an attic. It looked like an attic. It looked like somebody climbed up there. They climb up and down, going to get food and shit. So I'm charging my. They going to get food and shit so that they don't have to pay for rent, because rent high nowadays. So all I'm thinking is inflation, and rent high. Somebody living in your ceiling because they don't want to pay rent. Why the fucking maintenance guy tell me? The maintenance guy says, they bust out laughing. First of all, they both laughed. The Hispanic guy and the black guy, they both laughed at me like, what the hell? Like, I was dead ass serious though. They were laughing at me. And the black guy said, you need to lay off that reefer because you paranoid as hell. And then it hit me. I just had an epiphany, like, oh my fucking goodness. Imagine how many other times I have been super duper paranoid from fucking smoking weed, and they're just like, that bitch is crazy. Because in my mind, it make complete sense. Tell me that don't make sense to you. Tell me that shit don't make sense to you. I'm in here sitting smoking weed. As a matter of fact, and I told him this too. Y'all know when y'all be hearing spirits and hearing shit in y'all house, like hearing noises, like, bitch, I'm way over here. Why am I hearing noises way over there? I'm the fuck over here. So yes, last night I actually heard the noises, and I heard like it just sounded like somebody doing some shit. You know, it sounded off. So I ignored it at first, but it seemed like it was steady trying to get my attention. So I said, I don't know who the fuck up in here, but you need to bring yourself out. Come on out. Come the fuck on out. I need to see who you is, because I don't know what you got going on over there, but I'm not scared of your ass. That's how I was talking to him. I be talking every time I hear some noise in my motherfucking house. I get to talking. Bring your ass the fuck out here. Who you think you is? Ain't nobody scared of you. Yeah. So I feel like I've been in here talking to myself for fucking no reason, because it was only the HVAC system in the ceiling. And then he opened and it showed me, and I was like, yeah. He was like, it can't no humans fit up here. I was like, humans might not be able to fit up there, but damn, I'll be damn if a little person can't, like a regular human can't fit up there, but a little midget probably can. So I don't know. I just told y'all this whole story from my paranoia of smoking weed while I roll another blunt and smoke it and think about what the fuck I just said, because that's what be happening to me. Now, for those of you who smoke weed, have you had to stop smoking weed? First of all, put down in the comment section below some ways to stop smoking weed, because when you living life on your terms, and of course I have goals and stuff that I'm focused on, but the way that I live life on my terms, dude, the way that I live life on my terms, why can't I smoke weed? Like, what the fuck? I don't have a reason not to smoke weed. If anything, I need reasons to not smoke weed. So can y'all comment down in the comment section below some ways, some reasons that made you stop smoking weed? Like, what made you quit smoking weed? Was it the paranoia, like how I'm experiencing now? Because I'm paranoid as a motherfucker. I be paranoid and I still be wanting to smoke. I be putting two and two together in my head. I be paranoid, like, yeah, let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you how paranoid I was last night. My dude texted me at 10 o'clock. First of all, yesterday was his birthday, and he wanted to hang out, and I'm like, okay, cool, we can hang out, but he also had to handle his business. So I'm like, okay, cool, handle your business. So he handling his business, and he having his meetings. He have to entertain people. He the CEO, so he's taking care of dinners, taking care of people, whatever, doing his 1-2. He was at a conference or whatever. So he texted me at 8:30. He was like, yeah, babe, we gonna link up, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. Then he texted me like at 10 o'clock, and he was like, we still here. We haven't even made it to the we haven't made it. He said they hadn't done something yet. They hadn't had dinner yet, and he was responsible as a host. He was responsible for paying for the people's dinner or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, handle your business. Tell me why the fuck I became paranoid at 10 o'clock. I was like, what the fuck you think he doing? It's 10 o'clock. This motherfucker talk about he ain't had no motherfucking dinner yet, but he up here talking about the distance and that. And I immediately got mad at him. And he didn't even fucking do nothing but tell me. He gave me a heads up that he wasn't going to be able to be there. He gave me a heads up that this was going on. He gave me a heads up. He communicated with me all throughout the evening. And my paranoid ass was still like, all right, what the fuck ever. And then he texted me 55 minutes later. He was like, are you up? And I was like, I didn't even respond to him. As a matter of fact, I fucking lied. I lied. I texted him back 2 hours later after he fucking texted me. I was like, oh, I just got in the house. Because who the fuck you think you playing with? Ain't nobody sitting around waiting on you. I was sitting around waiting on your motherfucking monkey ass, and now your ass not show up. I was busy. So he texted me. He was like, you up? No. The fuck? I did not respond to him. I did not respond to him because he should have called me talking about texting me, you up. You already texted me 55 minutes prior telling me that you was tired. You was ready to go home and go to sleep. So take your old ass home and go to sleep. And now that 55 minutes later when you see that I left your ass on red and didn't respond to you, you want to know what I'm doing. Don't worry about what I'm doing, sweetheart. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. I think we make me paranoid in those aspects. And paranoid when it comes to friends. I'd be like, why this bitch want to be my friend? Why does this bitch want to be my friend? Yeah. So, I got an example for that too. Because a girl called me last night and I was just like, she invited me somewhere in Miami celebrating something for her. But something in my spirit, and this might be the paranoia from fucking smoking the weed, but I get this feeling too in my spirit about her, like, something about her ain't right, you know. Maybe it's me. It could be me. Y'all know these things that I say that could be other people could actually be me. Like, what if I'm projecting? And that's the thing about being paranoid is like, what if I'm projecting onto her? Like, she hasn't done anything to me except for show me some weird ass, signs. But again, that's me recovering from my trauma from dealing with bad friends. So I can't project onto all my friends that they're like that, even the new people who come into my life. But I'll be damned if I ain't paranoid from all this shit, from smoking weed. And then I get in my comfort zone of being at home alone, minding my motherfucking business, bitch. And I love smoking weed, and it makes me paranoid. Weed makes me paranoid, yet I keep smoking it. Why is that? Comment down in the section. Comment down in the comment section below if you can relate to that, or if you understand it. If you're a psychologist or a doctor or a therapist or a psychotherapist or a shrink watching my video and you're like, this girl is interesting, but I could tell that she's been through a lot of trauma from her drama with her mama and other things in her life. Somebody commented down below on my video. They were like, Akiela got a bruised but gentle soul, and she was from Portugal. And I was like, damn, that hurt a little bit, but it's kind of true. But I ain't claiming that bruised but gentle soul. I have a pure beautiful soul, ain't no second guessing over. You ain't gotta guess with me. I'm either this way or that way. Ain't no guessing with me. I don't like guessing with people. And thank you for watching me from Portugal. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, weed has made me so paranoid that even though it's made me paranoid, like, it has even made me paranoid to the point where I'm looking straight and I know nobody's fucking over there because I've seen them come out. I've seen both of the men come out of the building, but it looks like somebody is watching me from this fucking window over here, but I know it's nobody there. And I think that's a part of the paranoia. However, it's not an excuse, it's still not an excuse. Weed does make me paranoid, but I enjoy smoking it. I enjoy being in my comfort zone. I enjoy being home. Sometimes I will smoke my weed and then go outside to take a walk from my house to the beach, because that gives me the opportunity to interact and engage with other humans and like smile. And then I come my ass right back in the house and I smoke weed and I get paranoid. I won't even say that it's all paranoia. Maybe it's just like me thinking deeply, but the fact that the maintenance man came into my house and they were fixing something, and I was just like, it might be humans in my ceiling. And he's like, that fucking weed is making you paranoid. And I had somebody comment on my YouTube channel saying that I need to chill on the weed too because it was making me paranoid. And I never thought of myself as being paranoid. So that's why I made this video. I was like, am I paranoid? I'm going to ask someone else. I'm going to ask the people online. I'm going to ask the strangers, because sometimes if I get feedback from the people closest to me, I'd be like, I don't want to hear that shit. So why do I feel better coming online to ask a whole bunch of strangers to comment under my video asking if these scenarios make it seem like I'm paranoid on weed, which they probably do? It's called content. It's called being creative. And I want you all to understand that even if you might be experiencing this shit. Some people might be experiencing the same shit that I'm experiencing, but they don't have nobody to goddamn tell them what's going on. So yes, happy Friday. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe on my YouTube video, and have a great weekend. It's something about ever since I cut my hair, my skin seems more shinier. I look more beautiful. I do. I look very beautiful. I love my skin. I invested in my eyebrows. I got my eyebrows microbladed. And I just like keep my skin looking good. And for the person who thinks I'm like 19 through 25, I've never lied and told nobody that I wasn't my age that I am, because I'm proud of my age. I look good. So yeah. And I did watch my old YouTube videos as well, and looking back at my hair, and I'm just like, do I miss my hair? I don't know. I think I look beautiful both ways. I love the fact that I could rock my hair both ways. I could let it grow out, or I don't know. I feel obsessed with myself right here. So I'm just going to log off, because at this point, I ain't looking at nothing but myself. And when I log off of here, I don't do nothing but enjoy my life. So I just want to make a video for you all today and let y'all know what's on my mind. Smooches. Mwah.
Shit you down.